What's going on, guys? Just wanted to do a video here of this Arctic Leopard XE Pro S and just kind of talk about the stem and the stem lock that may or may not be on your stock bike. So the older models, they did not come with a direct mount stem or a stem lock. The newer models, apparently some might come with a stem lock, and then some will just come with a stem like this. Or they might come with a stem lock and a direct mount stem. So if you're lucky enough to get that, awesome for you. But I was unlucky and I did not get the direct mount stem. I just got the stem lock. So I swapped this out and I got it on Amazon. It was about $45. The brand I can't remember, but it looks like a lot of people just rebrand it to whatever they want. So you're going to see a lot of different names probably on stems like this. But the reasoning that I liked it the most is, for starters, it raised it up a little bit so I didn't necessarily have to change my bars, and then also it extended it further so my reach is further. And I felt like the stock reach was definitely a little close, especially when you stood up on the bike. Like you felt like you were just kind of like over the handlebars already. So I wasn't a big fan of that. Now this feels pretty amazing in my opinion. And another cool thing is that you don't have to cut your steerer tube. So some stems are actually going to require you to cut this shorter, and then you're just going to have that down there. And this one in particular obviously avoids it. So maybe some people just literally want to swap the stem and not have to deal with cutting their steerer tube and things like that. So, I mean, even if you don't get this stem, like literally just try to find one that you don't have to actually cut your steerer tube. But also, while I'm mentioning that, this will leave a gap on your steerer tube, so you will need some aluminum spacers to fill in that gap. So you can't just leave that open, you're going to need spacers. So there's that. I guess final thing I'll say is that you may not be given the proper screws out of the box with this stem. I think I lost mine. I can't remember because I ordered this a long time ago. But yeah, these are just random screws right now. I'm going to swap this out eventually. But yeah, these can just probably be found at Home Depot and probably will work totally fine if you just get a few of them. But yeah, I can't really say how strong the material is. Maybe if you're going off jumps and stuff, probably better to just go with the name brand just so you're not risking your life. But if you're just kind of casual riding, maybe you're going off a few jumps here and there. I mean, I don't have reason to believe that this is weak or very fragile, you know. It just, you never know with things like these. So anyway, I like it though. Big fan. We'll be riding it. Went on like a 12-mile ride today, so it was definitely significantly better than my stock setup. So yeah, I guess one thing that I've noticed is that it does kind of hit the display slightly, but it's not a big deal for me. I mean, the display is in the right position that I like, so some people may not like that though. So I'm just kind of nitpicky here, but yeah, I think overall you're going to prefer to swap out something on this bike. So, I mean, I just didn't want to fully commit yet on handlebars because I don't know the type of rise I want. So I figured I'd just try this out and see how I like it. So, yeah, I think all in all, this bike handles way better. And yeah, just kind of trial and error at this point.